Hello everyone, welcome back to section 4 of the sketch training. And these sections I will introduce the 3D sketch. So this page is the basic instructions of the 3D sketch. And we can find the 3D sketch also under the shape ribbon tab. And when you open the 3D sketch, we provide the abundant drawing tools and also the constraint and dimension tools for you to easily create a 3D sketch. So, here are some tips of creating the polyline in 3D sketch. So we need to draw the polyline with different axes. You can select the corresponding axis before drawing the line each time. And therefore, you can draw only draw the polyline on the corresponding axis. For example, for this picture, so I select the y-axis first, and we can draw the line on the y-axis. And another tip, when you need to draw the polyline on a different plane, you can select the corresponding plane before drawing the line each time, and then you can draw the line on the corresponding plane. And for these pictures, you can see we select the XZ datum, and we can create a polyline on the XZ datum. Different from the wireframe, 3D sketch is normally used for creating the pipeline. Now, let's move to ZW3D, and I will take an example to show you how to do the 3D sketch in ZW3D. As I mentioned, you can find the 3D sketch under the Shape ribbon tab. So let's move to the 3D sketch. And first, let me select the polyline. So define the first point. As I mentioned, when you select the y-axis, it will draw the line along with the y-axis. So let me draw the first line, and then move the line along the y-axis. And as I mentioned, if you want to draw the line to the required datum, you can select the datum first, and then you can draw the line. Also, for the remaining part, we use the same method. And select the XZ datum to create another line. And after that, let me change the dimensions to the required one. This one change to 80 millimeters, and this dimension, this length, the length of the inclined line to 100 millimeters. Okay. And apart from the added dimensions, we can also add some constraint. And for example, if I want to add some angle for these two lines, just select these two lines by using the quick dimension and change the value to 60 degrees. And add another constraint. And for this inclined line, I want to make it parallel to the XZ datum. Make it parallel. And you can see the color of the line will be turned into blue, which means it is well defined. Also, I want to make these two lines parallel. And also change the dimension of it. Change the length of it. So I need to make this the length of these two lines the same, and then finish the remaining line. Okay. It is show the red colors because I have over-defined for this line, so I need to delete the length of this line, so it will be back to well-defined. Okay. And next, I will add the fillet for all the angle. So for this case, I will choose the fillet chain to save the time. And select all the line. Make the radius to 20 millimeters. And that. And finish. But the color of the line is turned into black, which means it is not well defined. So I need to add one more constraint for these geometries. Okay, fix this point so all the line will be well defined again. Okay, let's move back to the modeling level to create the pipe along to this 3D sketch. Okay, let me create a circle on this point and use the sweep command to finish the remaining process. Define the profile and the path, and after that I can create the pipe along the 3D sketch. So that's the example for the 3D sketch. Let's move back to the PowerPoint. Okay, I've finished the model for this 3D sketch, and like this one, it is the final model of this example. Alright, that's all for the sketch training. Thank you so much for your watching, and see you next time.